So I mentioned in a previous video that my friend Dave had given me a dust collector, a real dust collector. I was trying to figure out a place to put it, and it's become pretty apparent that my wood storage is not working out. I need to do something different with that. So I'm going to move all this stuff. I want to get rid of all that stuff below there in my Shop-Vac that works as my dust collector right now, and put that right here. What am I going to do with all this? Well, I've got this space over here that I could use. So I'm going to have to build some new racks. This is my current dust extractor. And actually this thing works remarkably well for what it is. But every project I do, that thing fills up, and it's, you know, it's just part of the project. You've got to clean that out, dump it every time you do anything in here. I've got one of these Shop-Vac switches that works really good. So I'm thinking what I would do to replace this is bring that big extractor on to this outside wall, get rid of this, connect it to the Shop-Vac Y right there, because everything else works pretty good. The Shop-Vac hoses work pretty good with the saw. This one's a little sketchy, but it's only because I reduced that down to 1.5 inch hose and it needs something a little bigger. I think that I could go with a 2-inch hose and just replace that. And if that doesn't work, I'll go with bigger stuff. But for now, I don't want to pull this all apart. I just want to add that dust extractor and see how it does. I'm going to build some racks for this. I need to get rid of all this pipe. I don't know where else to put it, so I was thinking of just moving it up higher, but those racks are failing. Eventually, what I'd like to do is put a roof over this. Attach something there, put a couple posts out here, and just build a lean-to roof over this. But these days I'm retired, so I'm on a budget. Trying to live on a budget. And I figured that I could do at a later date. So I've got to move all of this stuff. Found a place to put it. And then I'm going to take all those pipes and stick them over here temporarily. Probably temporarily on a permanent basis. Oh, I'm going to set this up and cut everything to the same width. I'm thinking 3 1/4, and that should do it. The width. Time to move all this lumber. I'm gonna put it here and here, making a dent in it. Got the white woods below and the dark woods up above, and pipes. So if it still gets wet in there, I'll put a piece of plywood right here. That'll do for now. Summer's coming up. We're not going to have a bunch of rain, so that will be fine for now. Okay, let's get back to what we started here. I got to move all this crud, pull that out of there, and put that in place. So this box is all busted up in the back here. There's no good way of attaching it anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I've got this stuff I used to make holsters out of. This should work fine on the back of that. I'm gonna JB weld this together and then drill out the mounting holes, and that should do the trick. That should work perfect. Now I just need a couple of clamps, mix up some of that JB weld, and we'll see. Okay, I gave that a liberal coating of that JB weld, the plastic stuff, both sides, both pieces, and then clamped it, and we're going to let it sit, do its thing. All right, that actually worked really good. It's on there solid like a rock. All right, let's check and see if it works. I cut the hole bigger to fit these couplings and my electrical line. I attached the conduit and then attached that to the Shop-Vac Y, and then plugged it into the automatic vacuum switch, and let's see what happens. Hear it coming through there. A lot of suction. That's nice. All right. I did upgrade the hose into my saw. I had like an inch hose on there, 1.25 inches or something like that, and it wasn't cutting it. This should do a lot better. Yeah, it's so much more quiet. That plug's good. This will be a little bit more like that, but I'll fix that. That's awesome. That's nice that that has an extra port too. If I ever put more equipment out here, which I am want to do, I can service that area too. Now I got to deal with this mess. Well, at least it's an organized pile of junk. Semi-organized. Thank you, Dave DeLauder. This is an awesome addition to the little shop. It's going to get a lot of use. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Dave.